So basically we have deck 1, we have a pile 1, we have pile 2, and we have pile 3 over here. I don't feel like picking crystals today, so I'm not going to. Yeah, so go ahead and take a second. Let's take a breath, actually. I like this. I saw this the other day and I was like, I like that. Let's do that. So everybody breathe in and out. One more time, fill your lungs completely, your entire body. And breathe out. And this last time, breathe in. And as you breathe out, a number will come to mind, and that'll be your deck, basically. Super simple. But yeah, so we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so I'm just going to jump right in with pile 1. So, moving on with pile 1. Here we go. So pile 1 didn't have too many cards. I feel this energy, just starting off pile 1, seems to be in like a generally good place. There's going to be some things like, almost like if you were in a sandbox and you were to like sift the sand away, there's some things right there to pay attention to and focus on, but nothing like extreme that needs attention. Cool, so pile 1. I'm gonna start with, we got this, okay, 4 of Michael, okay? I know it's reversed for you, but I don't know how to do the camera without it flipping, unless, let's try this one. You might look at the wall for a second. Yep, you're gonna look at the wall. Anyways, moving on. So, we have that 4 of Michael right there, and I'll read it to you just because, you know. It says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Ooh, and as I did that, you could just see my shoulders go up. So maybe you're stressed right now, and this card is really talking about taking that time for yourself, that needed time to meditate, or just, not even meditate, just take quiet time, just take time to really process what all is happening in your life. There's so much going on, and this is really talking about just like taking that time for yourself to understand how you feel, with everything going on in your life, because there's so much more going on in your life. So much more going on in your life than I know, than your neighbor knows, than your best friend knows. Like, there's so much more going on. And so this is what that card is talking about. And I'll touch more on it, but you can't really. There we go. Okay, and then we have 8 of Crystals, and it's that buffalo energy, dedication and progress. So there's that one. It's going to be reversed, and we'll get into that. So we're just going to put that right there. I know you can't really see it from here, but it gives some insight. And then we have this Page of Acorns of discovery and enthusiasm. That monkey energy, he's so cute. So there's that one. Then we have the Page of Crystals. Okay, so we're definitely learning something here. We're being an apprentice in some sort of situation that has to deal with our passion and our finances. And so there's something there, just with both of those being pages, and with that acorns being upright. We have 2 crystals. Okay, so definitely passion and finances. And then we have Page of Shells reversed, intuition and inspiration. It's that nice little guy right there. I know it's a little fuzzy, but yeah. Cool. And so there's that one. And then we do have this Echo Heart card right here. But I'm going to save that for the end, so I'm just going to put it right up here, and then we'll get to that right at the end, just to like sum it all up. So basically, pile number 1, what to focus on right now? Just because there's so much going on and everything, we have this these insights from the quiet time. That's what this card is talking about, this 4 of Michael. We got insights from quiet time, and it's reversed. And we have reversal of 8 of Crystals. We have Page of Shells, and so we have a little bit of like your physical manifestation and your like the physical world of where you live, how you live, like your income, and then we also have these emotions. And with it being 8, there's this like almost like you're putting too much time into almost like trying too hard when you don't really have to. Like things work out good, like things are working out for you in a general sense. Like you don't have to push yourself too hard to do those things. You don't have to continue down places you don't want to. Like this 8 of crystals is facing this 4 of Michael, like it's literally looking at this 4 of Michael like, I want to be there, but you already are there. And so it's just that shift. Like you already are where you are, and where you are is beautiful, and where you are is just a step in your journey. And as I put these cards out, it's literally like step by step by step by step. It's literally like here. But where you are is here. And so like you might be viewing each thing as an individual, but where you actually are is everything in this is happening right now, within you, at this very moment. And so like you're viewing, there's something to focus, like, so, okay, I'm like jumbled. But what to focus on is just like coming back into balance with yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? How do you get there? That's that page of acorns, really knowing that fire energy, that passion, that drive to get what you want. And that goes along with this buffalo card, this 8 of this dedication and progress, discovery and enthusiasm. We have that this like almost like unknown right here with like, I don't know what's happening financially. I know I want it to be a healthy way of making money. I know I want it to, not even money, but like fulfillment in a sense. Like you want to have a healthy way. You want to enjoy what you do. And this page of acorns, upright, like big shift from reverse to upright. We have this page of acorns here being like, you're still learning what your passion is. You're still learning everything about your passion. And that passion is discovery. That passion is what you're doing, and how you do it is exciting. And so that's a very big learning curve, pairing it with this page of crystals, very big learning. Like page in general, like from my understanding, is an apprentice or someone who's still learning, or a student even. And so maybe there's some classes that you might want to look into and take right there. And so that's very interesting. Ideas, discipline, discovery, enthusiasm. And then with these animal energy right here, these animals, we have the monkey and we have the Mr. Fox. He's so cute. I want to show you again. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, moving. So we have both of these animals, and they're looking over their right shoulder. They're looking over their right shoulder, like right at them, like right where they want to go or where they're about to go. And looking over their right shoulder, they have a plan. They have a plan. They have power behind themselves, like they, with it being the masculine side of the body, they have a plan. They have power. They have motivation. Like they are motivated to get to that spot. And so just thinking about that. Moving on. Okay, I just put this together. You have a page of acorns, page of crystals, and page of shells. We are learning here. So something to focus on is just what are you learning? What are you being taught? What are the lessons that are being repeated? What are the patterns that you are repeating in your life? What are you learning from all of your situations, all of your experiences? Your trip to the grocery store. What pattern did you repeat? Who did you meet? How did they impact you? Just like different little things. So that's going to be like all of these pages that are showing up is just page of acorns. How are they impacting your passion? How are they shifting your perspective from one thing to the other. Page of Crystals, how is your trip to the grocery store impacting your perspective on your prosperity? Just like little questions to think of. And then we have Page of Shells. What are you... And this one's reversed. So this is interesting because we are upright in learning about our passion and our stability and like all these things, and we're just like yes, yes, yes. But then we have Page of Shells and we're like absolute like no, no. And Shells is all about fluidity, emotions, softness. And so we have this earth energy and this fire energy, and we're like yes, 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 go, go, go. But then we have the Shells and we're just like we're gonna put on the brakes a second. Like maybe not. We're not quite there yet. So maybe take a look at that. Maybe take a look there. What's your like inner voice saying? And so these two cards, they're almost like framing all of this that's happening, and both of them are like, take a second. What insights? This one's all about insights and meditation and quietness. What insights are you learning from all of this? How is all of this making you feel? So just things to focus on. It's a lot of like, what are you feeling? Just below the surface. Like I was talking about before, like this is all like brush the sand away. How do you feel? I see, I want to say calm waters. Calm waters are those words. Calm waters. And it's just like, what do you feel? What do you see? What do you envision? Yeah. So, anyways, so moving on to the next card, we have this. Wow. We have the Fox Authenticity. Look how cute he is. She is. They are. Whatever pronouns they want to use. Look how cute they are. And look, we have two foxes. Foxi, Foxy, foxes. We have two of them. Okay. So, coming up with two foxes, there's a sense of unity, first of all. Like, sense of unity in two foxes. And one is looking to the right, one is looking to the left. Okay, and so there's one that's like, go, 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 and the other one's like, I'm gonna stay here for a second. I like the way these leaves feel under my feet. I like it here. I like this tree. And so it's just this sense of being, the word that it has under it is authentic. How can you be authentic in who you are right now? In how you approach living life, how can you be authentic? How can you express that? How can you feel that? And just the way these, the cards are, one is facing this way looking to the right, one is facing this way looking to the left. And so they're both looking outwards at, like you. They're looking at you like, hey, what's up? Because we're here and we're doing the things, but like, are you acknowledging us? Almost. Are you acknowledging your feminine side? Are you acknowledging that masculine drive that you have right now behind you? Are you feeling the emotions that come with all of this? There's things to focus on, think about. So, that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. Yeah, so I'm going to move on to pile number 2. This is exciting. It's different doing this live on Instagram than making a video, editing, putting it on YouTube. Anyways, so pile number 2, if you chose pile number 2, this is going to be it. I have a feeling I should start with the Echo Heart. So this is going to be Foxglove, Listen. Okay, so I know it's like backwards for you, but that's what the card looks like. Oop, you can't see it. I know you can't like see it when it's down here, but it makes me more comfortable. So, foxglove, listen. So, pile number 1 was all about feeling. Pile number 2, I have this feeling that it's going to be all, like, a lot of it is just going to be like, are you listening to other people? Are you listening to what others are trying to tell you? And are you actually hearing it? So your focus, or even like, are you listening to yourself and what yourself is trying to tell you? So we'll just see what happens. But that's the sense I get. And so I want to start off actually with the angel cards. So we have 8 of Raphael. There you go. So that's what it looks like. Really pretty. And this one's all about something better is waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. And so this isn't like pairing these two, it would be like, do what you know is right for you. So yes, listen to other people, but at the same time you're separate from them. You aren't them. You don't have to pay attention to them. You like hear them, understand them, but you aren't them. So, and then we have 7 of Raphael. Okay. So the last 2 cards are Raphael. Okay. And so the next one was 7 of Raphael reversed, and this is what it looks like upright, but it's reversed. And so it's that really beautiful, like, magic wishing well energy, just like, wow. Time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. 7 of Raphael, and it's reversed. So we'll get into that. Okay. And then we have this page of Raphael. Okay, so that's, I love this card. It's been coming up a lot for myself. I know other people, and now for you. It says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insight. Okay, and so just based off of what these angel cards are saying, next with this listen card, this is definitely a time for you to hear what other people are saying. Okay, and so with this new emotional situation, like this is a time for you to take a look at your relationships right now, friends, family, roommates, animals, dogs, cats, birds, your relationships with people, things even, and how you communicate, how you relate to each other, how you understand each other, how you listen to each other, and how you acknowledge each other, how you are individuals, and how you are a unit of not a companionship, but you're together in a sense because you're communicating with each other. Okay, and with this 7 of Raphael, we have 8 of Raphael, 7, and page. So obviously this is a learning time. This is a learning time for most people. Pile number 1 had 3 pages, so, and you guys have page of Raphael. So this is the time to learn to love, to learn to communicate, to learn to just heal. This is a time to learn how to heal, basically. And we have 8 of Raphael being a very open, this is going to be a very gentle time. A very, like, not easy, but like, it's going to flow nicely for you. And then the 7 of Raphael right here reversed, yes, pay attention to other people, but remember that you are your own person. You are here, and you are not only physical, okay? And so this is going to go into that spiritual second for a moment. You're not only a physical body, okay? Yes, we have this whole thing right here in fingers. You're also a spirit, an energetic body. And so this is really telling you to go and feel your energy. Go and be with your energy. Listen. It's that listen card. These are coming in very strongly. Listen to your energy. Understand, like, you are energy. I have an aura about me. I have a bubble around me. What is that for you? And so it's that, with that 7 being a very spiritual, very aligned number, and with it being reversed, it's just being like, hey, remember. Cool. So going into, we have tarot cards. So we have this 9 of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment. Okay. Just gonna put that here. We have the Justice card reversed, and it's that nice little crow energy. Okay. So there's that one. And then we have 7 of Acorns, nice fire energy with determination and stamina. We love a good Hufflepuff, don't we? And then we have 5 of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. Okay. Cool. So basically, what's happening here? What is happening here? We don't know yet. So we have shells, acorns, crystals, 11. What do you need to focus on? 5. We have this lesson that's being learned, especially with this connection over here with this page, connecting all of it like a diagonal line, okay? Diagonal line of learning. There's 2 connecting points. It's not one-sided, it's a bridge, okay? Like those shakas. The 7 of the acorns here, we have the 7 of Raphael. Both of them have the energy of going downwards. And so with this 7 being a very spiritual, a very aligned number, it, ground yourself, okay? Focus on grounding yourself. Grounding yourself will allow you to open up to those emotions, to those existence, to that existence and that understanding of where you are and how you can best be for other people. Cool. And then we have this Justice 11 card here, which is just standing out very oddly. We'll get back to that. But then we have this 9 of Shells over here. Okay, we're completing there's this completion of a cycle is the word that I use normally, but that doesn't feel quite right in this. 9 of Shells, fulfillment. That's what this card is. And so you are coming into a fulfilled state of, as you ground yourself, okay? As you ground yourself, what to focus on. As you ground yourself, and where is it? Ground yourself, these cards. As you ground yourself and focus more on that energetic body, you are going to learn so much more about yourself. You're going to learn so much more about why you're here. You're going to learn so much more about what you can do and your possibilities of who you are. And it's going to bring you into this fulfillment state, this gratitude state of like, wow, I'm more than me. I'm more than this body. I'm more than my job. I'm more than my duties. I'm more than everything. And in that sense, and that's going to come as you ground yourself. Okay? You're going to heal. There's something, this card right here, this 8 of Raphael coming in. As you ground yourself, this card is going to be very important because you're going to feel there's something more for you. So this is very grounding with this green energy, grounding, healing, loving, depth, warmth. Those are the words coming through. And then we have this number 11 Justice card here that's just like, hey, listen. There are things that are going to show up, and don't ignore them. Okay? And that's that truth and clarity. Like, there's going to be things that you're going to be like, was that actually? Yes. Was that really? Yes. And so it's those questions of like, did I actually? Yes, you did. You did. Do I actually feel that way? Yes, you do. This is very validating. Yes, that is the word I'm using. This is a very validating card of, yes, you do feel that way. You do think that. That did happen. You can think that way. You can be different. You can be different. You can be different. Wow, I said that a lot of times. You can be different. And with it being the number 11, we have 5, 9, 11, 7, 8, 7, 2 sevens. Oh, I didn't talk about that. And then this number 11. Very supportive energy here. That 8 and that 5, learning, healthy, fulfilling, learning. And then this number 11 coming in, being like new beginnings, we got you, you're good. You wouldn't have new beginnings if you weren't ready for it. But be ready for it. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Yeah, so I'm moving on to pile number 3. So here we go. Really interesting. We got. Okay, pile number 3. Okay, we're gonna start with these angel cards. So we got. Oh, I should show you. Number 16, change your life. Okay, and this is just like what to focus on. Nothing drastic. And then let's go with this one. Okay. The High Priestess reversed. I'm going to show it. No, let's go this way. The High Priestess reversed, number 2. Okay. So far, we have 2 major arcana. Okay, so my first impression. This is a lot. Y'all are going through a lot. I'm getting emotional. I'm here. Like, I feel you. You're going through a lot. There's a lot of change happening. There's a lot of, I feel like this is a lot of people showing their true colors. Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child. New friendships or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Isn't that such a beautiful card? Like, it's going to be okay. You have new people coming in. You have new things happening for you. Have this number 15 decision, okay, really beautiful. And I'll read all of these as we go through. And then we have this King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Okay, and it did come out reversed, so I'll read it like that. So, again, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards, 15, 16, 2. So I talked about the first 2. There's this major change. There's people that are showing their true colors. You have new people coming into your life with this love and warmth and healing. It's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. And then we have this number 15, Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So immediately, these people that are leaving weren't serving you, okay? Let them go. Let them go. If they don't want to be in your life, they don't deserve to be in your life, okay? And then it's interesting that we're going from 16, and then we're focusing back in on 15. So there's this natural progression of your going back inwards to yourself. And it's not a lack of self-confidence. It's a understanding of your need to grow your confidence. It's really beautiful. Moving to this King of Ariel, your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And so there might be some challenges in your since it's reversed, there might be some challenges in those areas of feeling successful, feeling accomplished, feeling powerful. I am with you, I relate to you very hardly, very strongly. Your finances, especially nowadays, might be a little tight. But I just want to be able to express to you what is being said is that this challenge, this change that is happening, I want to look at you directly, okay? So I'm going to look at the camera. This change that is happening for you, for your highest good, your most amazing self. You're going to come out of this stronger than ever because you have had that experience, you have had that growth and that development and that experience of not knowing and then knowing. And over here we have embrace your inner child. So this is a time of joy. This is an exciting time. You're transforming. You're in your cocoon. You're very uncomfortable. You're very tight. You're very squeezed. You're like slime. And you just don't know what's going to happen. And then soon, very soon, you're going to come out of it with new friends, new relationships. You're going to be excited and playful. Inner child is going to come out. And you're going to just embrace life more. But right now it's just very uncomfortable. I understand. So we're gonna move on. I feel like pulling this one, Mirror Echo Heart, and it's Snail Tranquility. Ooh, there we go. Snail for Tranquility. And so this card, we're going to put right here. Ooh, you can't see it, but it's right here. Snail for Tranquility talks about inner peace. Okay, in all of this challenge, change, transformation, uncomfortableness, there's this sense of peace. I know this is happening. I acknowledge this is happening, and I know I will come out on the other end. It's that light at the other end of the end of the tunnel. And there's this spiral shape here that is within everything in life. This spiral shape of knowledge and knowing. It's just this universal understanding of the beauty that exists in life. This 3D reality, this spiral motion and creation. That's creation. There's something there. One second. This change that's happening is creating this life that you've been waiting for. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I literally feel this sense of release and calmness in this, and it's in my higher heart and throat chakra, right there, and it's literally it's really nice. And so I'm this is great. You might feel like this, and you might feel but this, it's exciting, and it's something to be excited for. Okay, moving on. We've got 10 of Crystals, stability and attainment. Nice crocodile. Okay, 10 of Crystals, nice earth energy there. We have 7 of Shells, choice and ambitions. Okay, with that water energy. I know you can't it's fuzzy and everything, but 7 of Shells. And it's upright. Y'all, come on, are you kidding me? Number 19, Major Arcana, the Sun. And literally, I kid you not, as I pull this, I literally put them wherever I put them. And all of the Sun is literally right under that peace card, that tranquility card, right after your relationships and rekindling an inner child and playfulness. It's literally this celebration. Yeah. Y'all, So nice. Okay, so, and then the last one, Queen of Crystals, Comfort and Prosperity. It did come out reversed, and we'll see what that has to say. So, starting from the end, actually, I feel like this Queen of Crystals and Comfort, this Queen of Crystals mixed with this King of Ariel, they're both reversed. And it's after that celebration of your new self, your new relationships, your new existence and possibilities. And it's after that. And it's like you finally released, and you're finally in this new space. And it's just like, just so you know, there's something, there's more. There's more. And so as you do this, you're like, yes, I'm here. And then something else is like, oh, I can be released too. And so it's just this natural progression of things coming in and coming out, coming in and leaving. It's this flow and this just like wave and just this like, yes, fluidity. Wow. No wonder you guys have so many cards. My goodness, there's a lot happening. And then I talked about this celebration, this joy, this exciting. This time is going to move very, very fast. And this, as like this right here seems very elongated, but so does time right now. Like today felt like a week, and this last week felt like 2 months. Like I don't know if you guys feel that, but I feel that. But that's what this is. That's where we're at. That's where you are. We are. Because I'm right here with you. But this 10 of Crystals, like, okay, so this, very, very tight. You're feeling very, I don't want to tell you what you're feeling. You could be possibly feeling very tight in your finances, your, like, this is your physical situation. Okay, so like your livelihood is changing, your perspective on what you deserve is changing, your needs are changing, your wants are changing. So everything right there is in this shift from what it used to be to what it is going to be. And then we have the 7 of Shells, which is a more spiritual number in sense, and it's all about your emotions and its choices and ambitions. And so as you come into, you're going through this change in your physical state, you're coming into this choice of your spiritual state. And you have this choice of what you want, what you need, what's around you, what you want, what you need. And so there's these two things that are happening, polarities, and with the 7 of Shells, focus on, I don't want to tell you, but some things to focus on is the choice. Reminding yourself that you have choices. There's always two sides. There's always two options. Yes, no. Okay? As simple as that. Yes, no. There's two options. There's always two options. It might not feel like there's two options, but there are two options. And so just reminding yourself of that. And I do like to point out in this card that one of the options is actually behind. So you might feel like you have to go backwards for a second, which is okay. It's valid. It's beautiful. But always reminding yourself that yes, you're here, but you're about to be here. You're about to be in this sun, this tranquility, this playful embracing of your inner child, these new relationships, and this expansion. And it's literally the center. Like these cards, shoot, shoot, shoot. It's literally the center of all of this craziness. And it's amazing. And then, yep. And so, again, I just want to point out this decision card under here. Big decisions. But just focusing in on that piece, focusing in on where you're going to be, as well as recognizing where you are. Very important to recognize where you are, but reminding yourself where you're going to be and making the choices that are going to get you there. Okay? So, like, where are you? Where are you going? How do you do it? Really powerful. that's what I'm getting for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed. I did. This was beautiful. But yeah, so thank you. That's it for this one. Hope to see you next time.